And welcome to Daily Stand-Up, Andrea's Daily Stand-Up, for Wednesday, July 18th, January 18th. Wow, it feels like Monday, but it's Wednesday. Anyway, thanks for being here. I don't think I have too much housekeeping or background stuff to talk about, so we can probably just jump right in. Things went really well yesterday. I moved my post for my new prospective client from ready through in progress, and I reviewed it this morning. So kicked it over to done. I sent it to the client, and he's going to be sending me feedback. So there may be a round of edits. I'm not sure. That may come into play later on this week. We'll just have to see what he says. I really was pleased with how my review column functioned yesterday. Because this morning when I came downstairs to start work, I was debating what to work on and thought I would really like to clear this review column out, so to finish off that piece of work before I completed the draft of this other article for the Agile Marketer. So I actually think what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this WIP limit down to 1. That was a really nice push to get a piece all the way through and not let it hang out there. So I think I'm going to double down on that and see how it helps my article output, see if it's worth it. Other things. I've just realized that right now I am working on today's daily stand-up, which puts me over my WIP limit for in progress. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more diligent about what I do in the mornings so that when it's time for me to talk to you guys and then edit the video, put a picture at the front of it and put it on YouTube. It takes maybe 20 minutes of all that stuff, but that is something that I'm doing. So I'm going to have to be careful about this, pushing me over my WIP limit for in progress. I did my social media for yesterday too. That goes over here. And I got the copy edits back from my editor last night, so I put this here. I went ahead and put it above these other 3 items that I had put in the backlog for the week. So I did some just-in-time reprioritization there. I'm feeling good about that. I don't think it's going to overload me too much for the week, so that should be all right. Anything else? So what I plan to do today, yesterday I got the draft of this article about 85-90% of the way done. So I'm going to finish that off right after stand-up, and that'll be reviewed also today so that it can be published on the Agile Marketer and go out in the newsletter on Thursday. I got a lot of work done on the Kanban slides yesterday, so that was really encouraging. I probably got 20 out of about 55 slides done, so that'll be good. That puts me pretty well on track for that to finish this week. I do have one more piece of content to write, but I'm not planning to do that until Thursday, Friday. So if I can crank through the rest of these slides before midday on Thursday, then everything else should be all right. And otherwise, today I've got to fill up my buffer queue, finish stand-up, and then I cannot start on any more book work until this article is totally done. So that should be probably like lunchtime, and then after lunch we'll move into these guys. I've got to do the back of book blurb and my author bio and acknowledgments and stuff for the book, so all the layout work can continue and I'm not holding anybody up. And no blocks at this point. I've been really pleased so far with my board design. The WIP limits seem to be keeping me on track, and the few pieces of sort of moderately unplanned work, like I knew they were coming but I didn't know exactly when, have fit in pretty well so far. So I think I'm going to stick with this for a little while longer. I also really like the not quite so strict Kanban style that I'm doing because I'm mid-iteration, although obviously Kanban doesn't really truck with iterations. So I'm in the middle of a week. I'm in the middle of my process, and realizing that my WIP limit could be tightened up on my review column. And so I was able to just do that. And that was really cool. No, there was something I was going to say and I forgot. So I think that's it. Thanks for being here today, and I will see you all tomorrow.